May I now request Mr. C.K. Ranganathan, Chairman and Managing Director, CAVINKARE, and Trustee, Ability Foundation, to welcome everyone.
Respected members of the jury, distinguished guests, awardees, families, friends, members of Ability Foundation, colleagues from CAVINKARE, and most importantly, the achievers we are here to honor today, members from media, and all our well-wishers. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all. It's indeed a great sense of satisfaction I stand before you that 24 glorious years have passed by. Without even one single year of break, even COVID couldn't stop us. This is just not an award, nor a celebration. This is a statement that ability is the absence of, is not the absence of disability. Ability is the presence of courage, willpower, and an unbreakable spirit. I think that's what the winners are celebrating. Why this evening matters? Every year, when I sit in this hall, I feel something special. Of a simple case, the world never expects. And when they win, they don't just win for themselves, they win for the society. They win for the future. They win for every child who is silently wondering, will ever I be accepted? Will I ever be respected? Will I ever be seen? Tonight, we answer them clearly, yes, you will. I also feel Jayashree, who is the founder of Ability Foundation, need to be applauded, who has walked through for so many years with a kind of impact, very powerful vision that we worked with the government. And I'm happy to state that what kind of policy advocacy we have done and the policy. From CAVINKARE, we are happy to partner. Our partnership is strong. We are very happy. Enjoy the evening.
It was 24 remarkable and amazing years. We have been so fortunate to have been able to showcase the true potential of a minuscule of our country's individuals with disabilities. And the success we can see all around us is definitely not by coincidence. It is the result in selecting the recipients. It's a testament of the exceptional quality of every nomination we receive every year, each and every, the potential growth and success within the disability sector. Every award presented in thus inspiring change. Introducing you to this year's recipient of our Special Recognition Award. The Special Recognition Award is given to a person with disability in the country and needs a special spotlight that does not go through the customary nominees.
Sunil Jain, a chartered accountant with over 23 years of professional practice, spent much of his early years until the age of 15 undergoing treatment for a physical disability caused by poliomyelitis. These experiences shaped his belief that persons with disabilities deserve the space to dream, participate fully, and contribute meaningfully to society. Guided by this conviction, he founded Aastha, an organization committed to complete participation in education, careers, sports, and society. ensuring that disability never limits contribution.
As a human, you have aspiration, and there are hardly any conversation of aspiration for people with a disability, and that is where we started Astha to look at what can we do so that there are spaces for people to have conversation of creating and living aspirational lives. Astha is an NGO which works for empowering people with a disability, and our aim is to create spaces, programs that enables people with a disability to live life of complete participation and contribution.
For Sunil, sport is more than competition. It is a belief translated into action, opening doors for athletes, building pathways to international opportunity, and creating spaces for confidence, community, and visibility.
Indian Wheelchair Tennis Tour is an initiative of NGO Astha. Under that initiative, we are working to develop wheelchair tennis in India with an aim to take wheelchair tennis India to the world map. In 2016 only we decided that we should have a facility, and it took us about 6 years to find the land, then another 3 years to raise the fund and build India's first wheelchair tennis excellence center. We are very happy and proud.
That belief took form through sport. Under Astha, Sunil initiated the Indian Wheelchair Tennis Tour, laying the foundation for a structured pathway in wheelchair tennis that embodies inclusion, excellence, and hope for young athletes.
We are designing a course for training coaches. So this will act as a hub, and our intention is to create a model in the state of Karnataka, take this sport to all the 31 districts of Karnataka. Next 3 years we are hoping that Karnataka will have a very, very solid and concrete system, and I hope other states in India can learn from it.
Looking ahead, Sunil's vision is clear. By building replicable models and nurturing opportunity, he seeks to inspire states and communities towards a society where persons with disabilities participate fully, confidently, and without barriers. Sunil Jain, recipient of the CAVINKARE Ability Special Recognition Award 2026.
February 2026.
So much CAVINKARE and Ability Foundation for noticing the work. It's really special, recognition is really special because we are in a situation, Indian wheelchair tennis is in a situation where administrators don't even think it is deemed to be fit to be recognizing the existence of the work, and in that space to have this special recognition truly means a lot. So thank you so much for that, and I am receiving this award on behalf of Indian wheelchair tennis players who have been working very, very hard. I mean, the challenges that they go through, nobody can even imagine that. So this award belongs to all the wheelchair tennis players, and I hope this is also a silent message for me to work with more rigor and responsibility to take Indian wheelchair tennis to all the states in India, and I am sure together we will do it. And I want to say that people certify work, qualification, but awards like this certify belief. So thank you so much for doing that.
Winner of
Krishna
The game is about sight. She proved it's about courage. Fearless, focused, unstoppable. She didn't just lead a team, she carried a nation's dream. Captain of the T20 World Cup winning Indian blind women's cricket team. A champion of champions, Deepika TC.
Deepika, can we have you on stage, please? They need to present a memento by way of a special welcome to both of them. Thank you so much for being here today with us, Deepika. From Kannur is set to become Kerala's first blind judge, a milestone that reflects not only personal excellence but also growing inclusivity of our judicial system. She created history by topping the Kerala High Court Civil Judge examination under the benchmark disabilities category, a journey one of determination, discipline and unwavering belief. Represents resilience, commitment, and the breaking of barriers in public service. Thank you, Tanya, and absolute
adversity into something really, useful to the society.
It is a time when we learn a lot, experience a range of emotions, and are taught what life is really about. The process is very well defined, systematic, scientific.
The kind of parameters that the jury looked at, the way they looked at each of the profiles, the way the interviews were conducted. People have taken the trouble of going to each of the locations, have done a wonderful job.
And every story, every year, we jury find one of the most toughest jobs here. To not just reading through the stories but selecting the recipients for the award.
Each of the person who's been nominated for the recognition is a winner in themselves. You have now paved the way for so many others to dream big, think big, and achieve big.
Both the jury awards, which are the Eminence and the Mastery Awards being presented tonight, is the result of a meticulous, transparent and unbiased selection process. Ensuring fairness and integrity has been at the heart of the approach. The journey of evaluating the nominations was nothing short of humbling. Each story spoke of resilience, innovation and the indomitable spirit that drives change. Whatever be the chosen field, our awardees today, my sincere compliments to the jury members and the jury chairman for sparing the valuable time and ensuring a highly qualitative and unbiased selection process. To all the awardees, your stories inspire us to break barriers, challenge stereotypes, and build a future that embraces everyone with equal dignity and respect. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to each one of you. May your achievements continue to
Care Ability Eminence Award. Can we have the AV please?
Gurugram, Haryana. A successful dentist, Dr. Jitendra Agarwal's life took a decisive turn when macular degeneration cost him his vision, early and irreversible. As he confronted the question of livelihood, he recognized employment as the true source of empowerment for persons with disabilities and founded Chhetpet in 2008.
By 2013, 60,000 youth with full disability registered, 2,000 grew, and under corporate started hiring people in the city.
What began in 2014 as a skill development partnership with the National Skill Development Corporation has grown into a nationwide movement with 30 centers across 20 states and nearly 1.25 lakh persons with disabilities enabled into employment. Along the way, Sarthak expanded into early intervention, global platforms like the Olympics, and sustained advocacy.
As far as Sarthak is concerned, their empowerment is the financial empowerment.
Our main motive was they have to go for a job at any cost.
हम पहले स्क्रीनिंग करते हैं, उसके बाद हम बच्चे का असेसमेंट करते हैं और बच्चे के नीड्स के अकॉर्डिंग हम उनको थेरेपी प्रोवाइड करते हैं।
जहाँ पे वो भी कम्युनिकेशन गैप होता है या कोई भी प्रॉब्लम्स होती है, साथ हमारा उस चीज़ को गैप को फिल करता है।
Particularly for the national event which is coming up in Chennai in 2027, it's like life-changing experience for persons with disability, especially for rural and peri-urban areas.
Sarthak's impact extends beyond institutions and statistics. It is best heard in the voices of those whose lives it has changed.
मुझे आते हुए लगभग 1 साल हो गए और उसमें काफी इम्प्रूवमेंट आई है।
जब से आना शुरू हुआ है तब से काफी उसमें सुधार सा है।
Now he is standing properly. पहले बिल्कुल भी खड़ा भी नहीं हो पा रहा था, उससे बैलेंस भी नहीं बना पाता था।
I stay in hostel. That facilities also good.
एक ऐसा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है जो कि पीडब्ल्यूडी को एक फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटी रख के उनके लिए काम करता है।
Dr. Agarwal continues to shape India's disability ecosystem with a long-term vision rooted in excellence, research and systemic impact.
Our next program is Global Resource Center, so it's first of its kind international facility for Dream Now 2020-2030. We are coming up with this Sarthak Global University.
Dr. Chetpet Agarwal, recipient of the CAVINKARE Ability Award for Eminence 2026.
Can we hear it for Dr. Chetpet Agarwal? Recipient of the CAVINKARE Ability Eminence Award, Dr. Chetpet. I would like to invite on stage General Arun, Chair of Jury.
Who began losing his sight due to hereditary macular degeneration. There was no option but to mentally, physically and emotionally accept the reality as he saw him. From pursuing a vocation he had chosen with pride to even living a normal life, none he approached had another gloomy outcome, as none could offer assistance or the benefit of support for a blind person to stand on his own feet of those with visual impairment. Exploring every possibility where he could make a difference. The result was Sarthak, his own NGO, where he could chart not just his dreams, but the dreams of many hundreds and thousands of others like him to better their lives, livelihood and quality of life. Riding sky high, a pioneer in every way, making inroads into areas from early intervention to skill development, corporate engagement and human resource, sensitization, job placement, digital platforms, immersive abilities like the Ability Museum and the Vision in the Dark. To bring dignity.
What we have seen, abilities, what we have seen, I think Deepika and others, I think. So my humble request to all of you, please create awareness about this subject. I think people with disability has inner vision as well as they have a lot of abilities. Only thing we have to create awareness, and awareness in our Bharat, in village Bharat, because in village our mother and father are struggling, like if they have a disabled child, where to go. So my humble request to all non-disabled people, I think a lot of people you are using Twitters and Facebooks and all, so please create awareness. And the second thing is that on 2026 we have census of India is coming. 2011 when census came, we only have 7 disabilities and the count was very small, 26 6.8 million. But in 2026, according to World Bank and WHO, expected numbers can be more than 100 millions. If mother and father don't tell the enumerators, then who will tell them? And if we don't have exact number in census, then government will not create any policies for people with disability. So my humble request to all of you, please create our awareness so that the enumerators when come, they can share about disability of their child, young or adult. And I think this will create the exact number of people with disability so that we can, government also and other people can create a plan. What we have contributed is a small contribution because as I mentioned that 100 million people, more than 100 million people need to be empowered, and it's a partnership approach between corporates, NGOs, government and all. I think we need to have more than 10,000 JSVG so that we can empower each person with disability in the country. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Representatives who go to every place where the shortlisted nominee is, giving voluntarily of their time to meet them, write a report for the jury to make their final decision. And I'm going to invite them up. Biju Matthew, who has been our representative from the very first year, 24 years ago. So we need Jodhpur, Akshaya Krishna Kumar and Sahas and Chaitanya. For Meera and Chaitanya, this is the first time they were our representatives, and I do hope that you will be with us for many years to come. Thank you so much, all of you. Rajiv Gandhi of AGR Caterers. Our event is done by Showspace, and David, can we have you up on stage? Lost today. We have Leah right next to me and Vijaya Bhaskar. So if I can have you come up as well.